You're the new nurse Dr. Gresham sent over, eh?
Yes, Miss Hanson.
Miss Bradford, that right? Never worked in a sanitarium before, I suppose.
No, Miss Hanson. I've only had the regular training up to this point. I've been assigned to the sanitarium for the advanced courses.
Well, we're shorthanded here as usual, and I won't have time to show you the ropes. I'll put you right to work. Go down to Mrs. Field's room and change the linen. They're in the closet. Here's your key. It's a pass key to all the doors. She may try to take it from you.
Mrs. Fields, is she an advanced case?
Yes, she is violent occasionally, and she doesn't like new nurses. She has an idea they want to kill her.
Then do you think it advisable that I should go?
Well, I don't like to send you, but I don't have anybody else at the moment. Just don't let her get behind you, and whatever you do, stay in front of her. Otherwise, she might hurt you, even severely. You have to be very careful every second.
Are there many patients like that? How long does it take to get used to that sort of thing?
Well, Miss Bradford, that depends on the person in question. Some people never get used to it. Some people are too squeamish to go into mental nursing. But you, quite frankly, look to me more like a photographer's model than a nurse. What course are you taking at the hospital?
The 4-month course.
Well, you general hospital nurses have an idea that you're superior to nurses who train in mental hospitals like this. But you'll change your mind in the next 4 months.
Yes, Miss Hanson.
One word of caution. New nurses have a tendency to treat patients by themselves. Don't do it.
I'm here to learn, Miss Hanson, not be a nuisance.
All right. Well, you better get down to Mrs. Fields and help her out. You've got the key. Don't lose it. It's your only safeguard against the patient escaping. Fasten that key to your belt, and don't, under any circumstances, let it out of your charge. Under any circumstances.
Good morning, Miss Fields. I've come to change the linen.
New girl, go away, get out of my room.
Now, Miss Fields, you just stay there while I get the linen out of the closet. Then I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to get out of bed.
You get out of my room. I know what you want to do. You want to poison me. You want to kill me. Get out.
I don't want to do anything like that at all. I'm here to help you. I don't want to hurt you for the world.
You will. You'll try to poison me. You're going to stab me. I know what new girls are like. They don't want to kill me. I know. I'm careful of them. Get out.
Mrs. Fields, I don't want to hurt you at all. I'm a nurse. I'm here to help you and to see that you're comfortable.
Oh, no, they're all trying to kill me. They hate me.
Now, just lie there while I get the linens out of the closet, and then you'll see that I'll be... Now, let me see, maybe
Get out!
Just go back to bed, and I'll get this linen.
No! Leave my room! Get out of my room! Or I'll throw you out! I'll throw you out myself!
I'll do nothing of the sort.
Well, here, what's this? Oh, let me help you. What's happened? I'm Miss Brown.
I went to change the linen in Miss Field's room.
Mrs. Field? Why, they shouldn't have sent you in there. They know she doesn't like new girls. But you are a new girl, aren't you? What happened?
She hit me and I fainted. I must have landed in the corridor, but oh, my head.
Oh, you'll be all right in a minute. You're lucky. If it had been Spencer now, she's a real terror. Boy, when she gets going.
Spencer?
In the room next to Field. She's the violent one.
My key. Where's my key? I had it right here.
Oh, you haven't lost it, have you? We'll have to search right away. If Field got a hold of that key, I better see if she's still in her room.
Oh, no, here it is. It fell on the floor. It must have broken off my chain.
Oh, good. We'll get a new chain as soon as you can. Oh, that's a relief. Well, we'd have to search for Field miles around if she ever got her hands on it.
Well, I'm glad it's safe now. I can't imagine if she would have escaped. She might have murdered somebody if she did.
Yes. You feel all right?
All right.
Okay, good. Well, I better get along now. You'll get used to this place. And you can thank your lucky stars it wasn't Spencer you met up with. Well,
Yes.
see you later.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Oh, I'm still pretty dizzy. Maybe I better get some water.
Hello?
What? Who said that?
Over here on this side. The room with the grill work.
Oh.
You were lying on the floor there a long time. That Mrs. Field, she gets awfully violent sometimes, doesn't she?
Yes, she does.
Did she hurt you very much?
Oh, no. I fainted, but nothing lost except my dignity. That got quite a jolt.
I'm glad nothing worse was hurt. You'd better not go in there again. She's liable to do that to new nurses.
So I've gathered from her conversation and her actions. The thing that puzzles me, though, is when do I become an old nurse? I guess I'll just keep going in there willy-nilly, but I'll be more careful next time.
Yes, you do have to be careful, especially with some of us.
Tell me, why is it that you just have the grill work on your door? Most of these have glass on them.
I'm pretty quiet, you see. Not like some. I never make much noise, except to talk to the voices.
Voices? Oh, yes, of course.
Oh, yes, of course. Rule 34, always humor the patient.
Yeah, it did sound like that, didn't it? I'm sorry, but, you know.
Yes, I know. But I do hear them. What's your name?
I'm Mrs. Bradford.
Oh, Miss Bradford. What do you think of us anyway?
Think of, what do you mean?
Why of us? Of the patients here?
Oh, I don't know. I really don't. I've been here scarcely an hour as of yet, but I think once I understand, I'm gonna like it.
I thought you might be that kind.
What kind? You make me feel sort of special.
It is, sort of. We don't get many like that here. Most of them are always trying to be bossy and order us around. It's just a job. They don't even try to understand us.
I see. Like Miss Hanson?
That's right. Like the head nurse. You've met her already, have you?
Yes, naturally.
I hate her. I hate her. Someday I'm going to kill her.
Oh, now.
I do. I do. I will.
I think you'd better get some rest. Why don't you lie down? All this talking's worn you out. It's my fault. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not tired. But it's nurses like that that make me so angry. You can see what it means to have a nurse who will at least make an attempt to understand. It's a great event.
Yes, I see.
You come and talk to me sometimes. I would like so much to. You, leave Leonard alone! Do you hear me? Leave Leonard alone!
Miss patient across from Miss Fields.
Which patient?
She's about 23 or so, slender, a little bit taller than I am. She's got a lovely, intelligent face.
Oh, that's Anita Spencer. You'll get over thinking she's lovely after she's tried to kill you once or twice.
That's Miss Spencer? The one Brown calls a terror. I looked inside her room. It's awfully bare. All she's got is a bed and some blankets. Miss Fields' room had more than that.
Yes, well, that's all she can have. If she had anything more, she'd destroy it in a second. That's why she has a grill instead of glass on her door. Heaven knows what would happen to a glass door if she had one.
But she's got blankets.
Those blankets are indestructible.
Thank you. Miss Hanson, who's Leonard?
Leonard? Leonard? Oh, he's the man she's engaged to marry. But don't think that romance blighted Anita's young life. Too much study did that for her.
Too much study? But if that's all that's wrong with her, she should be easily cured.
Think so? I'd like to see you do it.
I wish I could. I wish I could. Hello, Miss Spencer. I've come to say goodnight.
Nice to meet you.
I like you. If I'd known you outside, I'd like to think we would have been friends. I'd like to be friends now, if you care to.
You want to be friends with me now?
Of course. Why not? You're still you, and no matter how sick you are.
Yes, I suppose so. But then, when the voices...
Do they come often? Do they bother you much?
No, not often. But when they do, it's like I'm outside of myself watching. And they tell me to do things, terrible things. And I do them.
Haven't you ever tried to control yourself, to stop yourself from doing them?
Yes, I try sometimes, but I never can. I never can.
Well, maybe someday you'll be able to.
I hope so. I don't want to stay here forever.
I shouldn't think you would.
I'd like to go out someday. Go out and see the trees and the fields. And to go home again. That would be nice. I'd like to go home again.
You will. Someday.
But I mustn't keep you here all this time. You're tired too.
No, I don't mind. I'd like to hear about your home someday. What it was like, about your family. I'd like to know.
Did you know you stopped the voices then? They hushed all at once. They were talking to me and then they stopped altogether. That never happened to me before.
Oh, I'm glad. I'm so very glad. Maybe between the two of us, we'll be able to stop them.
That would be so wonderful.
You have to try hard, though.
I'll try, of course, but it's very hard.
Well, naturally it'd be hard, but don't you think it'd be worth it?
Yes.
Well, then, I'll do the best I can. I promise you I will do all that is in my power to help you.
That's wonderful. You're wonderful, Miss Bradford. Nobody's ever really tried to help me like that before. I'm so glad you're here now in this hospital.
Yes, that's fine. Now, why don't you try and get some rest, Try it.
Are you going now? Are you going to leave me now?
Would you like me to stay a bit longer?
Would you do something for me?
Certainly.
When I was a little girl, My mother used to put me to sleep by saying a little poem from Stevenson's Child's Garden of Verses. I keep trying to remember it, but I can't somehow. In the night, it almost comes back, but not quite. Do you know it? Could you remember it? It begins like this. Up into the cherry tree, and that's all I can remember.
Yes, I know it. Up into the cherry tree. Who should climb but little me? I held the trunk with both my hands and looked abroad on foreign lands.
That's it! That's it!
I know. Why don't you try and memorize it now? You can repeat after me, all right? Up into the cherry tree.
Up into the cherry tree.
Who should climb but little me?
Who should climb but little me?
You're in for it this morning. Spencer's hair has to be combed and you'll have to help me. We're a nurse short. Now you'll see your little protege really act up.
What's the idea, Brownie?
Well, Spencer thinks that every time we comb her hair, we cut chunks out of it. And she fights like blazes. Look, see the scar on my thumb there? That's where she bit it last time.
Oh, gosh, I didn't think... You can't call this a dull job, can you?
I'll say you can't. Now, listen to me. You must remember what I say or you'll get in trouble. Never let a patient get hurt or bumped or bruised in any way when she jumps at us, and she certainly will. Try to get a hold of an arm or a leg and never let go, no matter what the patient does to you. If you do, some of us will be hurt or killed, understand?
But couldn't we just put a towel around her mouth so she couldn't bite like that?
Oh, good Lord, no, that would be cruelty to the patient. If you get bitten, you get bitten. That's all. Well, here we are.
2 nurses for one poor girl, my goodness.
Well, yes, but what a little girl. Good morning, Miss Spencer.
Good morning, Miss Brown.
Spencer, I think you better have your hair combed this morning. It's getting all snarled again. Please?
No, go away from that door.
Miss Spencer, won't you please come out quietly? You know how you hate being fastened in the chair, and we hate doing it too. Please.
No!
That's no use, Jean. Come on. I'll stand in front. You get behind me, close behind me, and get set for that first rush. When she comes at me, grab her. Let me hold that leg, Bradford. I'm stronger than you. Get the mattress, quick. Drag it behind them and put it under her. There. Okay. Now, Miss Spencer, you know it's not going to hurt you. We're only going to comb it.
You will! You will! I hate you! All of you!
Miss Spencer, here, why don't you put your head on my lap? It might make you feel better.
Thank you, Miss Bradford. Thank you.
Miss Spencer?
Oh, there you are, Miss Spencer. Everything all right, Miss Brown?
Yes, Miss Hanson, it's all right.
I need to get something in here. Please keep away from the closet.
Don't touch those letters, Hanson! You sneak! Put them back! Put letters back! Thief! Murderers! Put them back!
Be quiet, Miss Spencer. These letters excite you too much. You'll get them back when you're feeling better. You need to start one of your tantrums again. It's not going to help you.
Back my letters! Thief! Robber! Murderers! Put my letters back! They're from letters! They're mine!
Miss Spencer? I've got your letters back. I took them from Miss Hanson, but I've got them. I've got your letters.
Letters. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, no one must know that I ever took them from you. If it's discovered, then I'll be expelled, and your letters will be taken from you. Miss Hanson really believes that they do you harm, and she really wants you to get better. They must be hidden. Now, will you promise never to tell?
Yes, I promise.
Good. The trouble is there's no place in your room where they can be hidden, except in your closet, and that's locked to you. Do you have a suitcase here?
Yes. Yes, I have.
Good. I'll put them in there if you're willing. You won't be able to get at them, of course, but they'll be in your room. They'll be yours again. Is that all right?
Yes. Can I have them now?
Here they are. You read them, and then we'll consider the closet. I'll wait. Just a second, I'll open the door.
Why did you lock the door? Don't you trust me?
Of course, but my dear, think of what would happen if the nurses came down and saw me talking to you with the door unlocked.
Yes. Yes, that's true. I'd lose you then, wouldn't I? I'm glad you thought of that.
Yes. All right?
All right.
You know, don't you, that I'm absolutely alone down here, and no one would hear if I yelled. The nurses are in the upper hall now.
Yes, I know. Please don't be afraid. I won't touch you.
I'm not afraid. I'm just letting you know the situation.
Would you like to read my letters? They're from Leonard.
Oh, no, they're your letters. It's none of my business.
But I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind at all. Aren't we friends?
Oh, yes, of course we're friends. Maybe sometime when we have lots of leisure, we'll be able to read them together. Now I'll put them away. All right.
Suitcases in the back, in the corner.
I've got it. Oh, startled me coming up behind me like that. I thought you were in the corner. Is there a pocket or anywhere that they would be safe?
Yes. Right there on the left.
All right, it's done.
Miss Bradford, please hurry. Get out the door. Please hurry. Hurry.
Yes, all right.
Please. Please.
Good night, Miss Spencer.
Come in. Oh, it's you, Miss Bradford. Come in. Sit down.
Dr. Gresham, could I speak to you for a minute?
Why, certainly. What's troubling you?
Nothing's the trouble exactly. It's just, I wanted to ask your advice. It's about one of the patients in the sanitarium. I wanted to know what you think about the case.
Suppose you tell me about it.
Her name's Spencer. Anita Spencer?
Oh, yes, I've heard something about her from Mrs. Hanson. It's really very sad.
Then you do know something about it. Well, the thing I've come to ask is this. Has she any chance of getting well?
The doctors couldn't say whether she'd recover or not.
Well, that's not much help, is it? Had they any advice, anything at all?
In their report, they stated that if she were to show any definite signs of self-control, she might be said to have a chance for recovery. But as things were...
I see. Signs of self-control. In other words, if she were to overcome one of her fits, is that it?
That's it. Or if she were, for instance, in a position to act up and didn't.
And is there anything I can do to help?
Nothing. Nothing except to watch her and to make the most of any opportunity that offers, if there are any.
I see. But if she does show those signs of self-control at any time,
Then she would be well on her way to recovery and sanity again.
Miss Bradford, you'll have to help me get the patients up from the baths. All the other nurses are in class except for Miss Brown, and she's not feeling well. We're the only two out.
just the two of us?
That's right. And heaven knows what that Spencer girl is liable to do at a time like this. She hates getting into the baths, but she hates getting out of them even more, I think.
But Miss Fields is there too, and she's just as bad as Miss Spencer.
Yes, she is. But Mrs. Fields is unfortunately afraid of me, and Miss Spencer,
Miss Spencer hates you.
precisely. Come on.
Here we are. Let me just get the door. Oh, with baths like these, no wonder they don't want to come out.
Don't talk foolishly, Miss Bradford.
Sorry, Miss Hanson.
Mrs. Field? Come on, Mrs. Field. You'll have to get out of there. It's supper time. Don't keep me waiting, Mrs. Field. Hurry or you'll miss supper entirely.
No, not coming.
Will you come out? Or do I have to come in there and drag you out? All right, I'm coming over there. I'm coming over there myself. Now will you?
Oh, Miss Fields, don't do that. Miss Hanson, look out! I got her, Miss Hanson. As soon as I tie her with this apron.
No, you!
Quick, Miss Hanson, give me a hand. You have to help me if this apron won't hold her. Come on!
I can't. She's broken my hip. We'll be killed. We'll all be killed. Look out! Look out! Spencer's behind you.
Spencer? Mrs. Spencer,
Yes, Miss
you
Pratt.
help me?
Yes, what do you want me to do?
Here, take my key. Go get linens from the linen closet.
Yes, Miss Bradford.
You fool. What have you done? She'll never come back. She'll never come back. This is the chance she's been waiting for.
No, Miss Hanson, this is the chance I've been waiting for. Where is she? I can't hold her much longer.
I told you. I told you. You'll be fired for this. You'll never get another job in a hospital. Of course she'll run away. She'll escape now that she has the chance.
No, she'll come back. I know she will.
By this time, she's probably out of the place altogether. And you're responsible. You, with your stupid soft-heartedness, you're responsible for loosening a murderess on the community.
She is not a murderess. You treated her like an animal, but if you treat her like a human being, she might have been out of here long ago.
The way she's gone out now, I suppose.
She hasn't gone out. She'll come back. I know she will. And then as soon as she does, she'll be a free woman. She just needed this chance. I've told the doctors about her, and all they said is she needed this chance. She'll be a free woman in a short while.
She's gone. She's gone. She's run away. And you did it.
Here are the sheets, Miss Bradford.
Oh, Miss Spencer.
I'm sorry I took so long, but I couldn't find the linen closet at first. I've never been out before, you know.
It's perfectly all right, Miss Spencer.
You'd better let me hold Mrs. Field. I'm stronger than you.
Yes, all right. Her legs are tied now. All right, hold her arms. There. Now will you help me get Miss Hanson into a more comfortable position? Please.
Of course.
I never. I can't understand.
Thank you, Miss Spencer. Thank you very much. I think you better go back to your room now.
Yes, Miss Bradford. Oh, your passkey, Miss Bradford. I think you forgot it. And you wouldn't be able to get out of the building without it, would you?